The governing council of a large confederation employed a deliberative process modeled on judicial hearings. Delegates received statements from all concerned groups regarding each proposal, and though the conciliation of these perspectives sought to determine the collective welfare of the confederation. Yet, for matters of exceptional complexity, particularly those connected with engineering or resource planning, this established method appeared insufficient. Some commentators maintained that, to reach sound and informed decisions, the council required more than isolated reports and occasional consultations with specialists. It needed a permanent body of impartial advisors with its own administration to organize, evaluate, and interpret technical data. Which of the following best expresses the main idea of the passage? Commentators claimed that the council's reliance on public statements led to biased outcomes in ordinary matters. Commentators claimed that the council's reliance on public statements led to biased outcomes in ordinary matters. Do they have anything about commentators claimed in here at all? Commentators here maintained that to reach sound informed resolutions, the council required more than isolated reports. Okay, but are they saying that it led to biased outcomes in ordinary matters? It does not say biased outcomes. And they're not talking about ordinary matters. They're talking about matters of exceptional complexity. A is wrong. B, the council's judicial style procedure ensured fair representation of all groups, but excluded issues related to engineering and resource management. Does the passage talk about fair representation of all groups? I don't see anything about fair representation at all. I think B is wrong. C, the creation of an impartial technical board improved the efficiency of the council's existing system of deliberation. The creation of an impartial technical board improved. Are they saying that this was created? Some commentators maintain that it needed. That's not the same thing as saying that it already was created and that it improved something. C is wrong. D, the Confederation's governing council was primarily concerned with engineering rather than political questions. Does the passage talk about what kind of concern the Confederation's council was focused on? Council employed deliberative process modeled on judicial hearings. Received all statements from all concerned groups regarding each proposal. Does this mean that they were not concerned with political questions? No, because it says receive statements from all concerned groups regarding each proposal. D is wrong. E, although the council's deliberative process incorporated diverse viewpoints, some observers argued that complex technical matters required a permanent advisory body capable of synthesizing expert data. Do some observers argue that they need a permanent advisory body? Some commentators maintain that it needed a permanent body of impartial advisors. E does match the passage. E is the answer.